on pause, do yourself a favor, go to my YouTube playlist, look for the Affirmations with a series, and click on the preview episode where it's going to give you the information about the affirmation series that we're running now. And then watch episode 1, 2, and 3. Come back here and you will be caught up. If you've been with me from the beginning, thank you for your trust. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your messages. The Affirmations with ACE series is going extremely well. And we are going to pick up here this week with the affirmation of the week. This affirmation is a little personal. And just to recap the first 3 affirmations, the first one was, I am one with Source. The second one was, I am peace. Last week was, I am great health. And this week, this affirmation for this week is very profound, and it goes just like this. I am enough. I am enough. Super personal. And my question to you is, what do you feel? What runs through your body, your emotions, and your feelings and your mind when you hear the words, I am enough? I want that to sit with you for a minute. In all the years that I've been working with individuals, there are a number of people that I ask a very simple question to. And the question is, hey, I want to get to know you. Tell me 5 good things about yourself. And I just wait. And what I find is that a lot of people struggle with saying good things about themselves. And some of the individuals that do answer, they come up with generic things. Well, I work here, I do this, and I do that, but nothing specific to who they are being. And see, it's nobody's fault. There's no fault here. We've just been programmed not to cheer ourselves on. We've been programmed not to speak well about ourselves. We've been programmed not to get our hopes high. We've been programmed to proceed with caution. We've been programmed to operate in the safe mode within our lives. So what that does is it just censors the individual's ability to tap into their inner greatness and then speak on it. So this week's affirmation is profound, and I want you to really settle in and allow the defined definition of what that means to you to come through you when you say, I am enough. What does that mean to you? Remember, the first step in working with the affirmations is to clearly understand and to identify the belief behind the affirmation. So what is your belief when you say, I am enough? What is your belief? Because see, in working with this affirmation, when I say I am enough, it's exactly that. I am enough. Okay? I am more than capable. I have the resources within me. I'm enough. So in that business that you're just starting, you are enough for that business. For the job that that you may be working or that you're in, you're enough. For that relationship, you are more than enough. You see, a lot of times, looking at the other side of the coin, when the business doesn't work out, what do? We feel bad about it. And we take that feeling of feeling bad and make it our personality. We identify with it. We don't keep it separate. When we lose a job, we make it personal. When there's a breakup in a relationship, we feel that we're not enough because things didn't work out. That's the perception. We take that on and we take that persona on and we take that energy on, which does what? We invalidate ourselves. That's what we do. So in working with this affirmation is designed for you to tap in to the inner greatness within, for you to realize greatness exists, and for you to feel good about who you are. Say it with me. I am enough. How does that feel? Your energy should be rising because you should be able to tap into that feeling that, yes, I am enough. I'm more than capable. Now, this does not suggest that we don't need to experience things or learn other things or grow into other things. That's not suggesting that we just stop. No, we're going to continue to evolve, but no matter where we are in our current lives, no matter where you are in this moment, you're enough and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So let's make sure that as the different things take place in our lives, that we don't attach a personality to the business that didn't work out, or the job that didn't work out, or the relationship, or any other circumstance or situations that are taking place in your life. Maintain the understanding that you're enough, that you came to this planet with everything that you need, that you are hardwired to be successful. A lot of times we look for validation outside of ourselves and we allow the individuals in our lives define us and give us a measurement as to where we are in life. And we ignore the inner self. We ignore the individual on the inside where we should be pulling out the greatness, recognizing the greatness, recognizing the power that we have within. So let's take this affirmation, I am enough, and let's immediately put it through the process. Okay. Number one, want to write this affirmation out daily. So again, now you have 4 affirmations. I am one with source. I am peace. I am health. And I am enough. Want to write it out. You want to say them out loud. Okay. Then you want to see the words in your mind. Okay. So again, taking the affirmation, I am enough. Okay. Taking that affirmation, now we want to see it in our mind. Okay. See it in the movie screen of our mind. I am enough. And then what do we want to do? We want to sit with that affirmation, I am enough, as it's already true within us and feel it. I am enough. I am more than capable. I'm powerful. I'm creative. I'm magnificent. Whatever terms you want to use that speak to your naturalness, you want to use those words when you use the affirmation, I am enough. And you want to feel it. And with this affirmation, again, when you start off, it may feel awkward. Don't worry about that. The more you use the affirmation, the more you say the affirmation, it will gain power. You have to get comfortable just using them and identify the feeling that you are creating when you're speaking this affirmation. You may find some days you have to say the affirmation 10, 15, 20 times, saying it in your mind, speaking it out loud in order to raise your vibration. Remember, the very words that you speak, they go out into the universe, into infinity. They just keep going and going. The words that we use are laws that govern our individual realities. You are a center of creation. So what you speak and what you speak about yourself is so profound. So once we start to alter and make these changes in our understanding and in our knowing, then our reality starts to shift. We wake up in the morning now feeling refreshed, now feeling like we got this today, instead of feeling like, oh my God, I'm about to get out here and life is about to beat me down. We work with these affirmations to give us a sense of knowing about who we are, which then helps to shape the reality that we're living in. But we have to take care of the inner space in order to affect the outer space. And that's why we work with these affirmations. So the words that you speak can either limit you and keep you in a box, or they can break through boundaries and take you places where you never even thought you could go. It's all in the tongue. It's all in how we speak. So yes, I am enough. You are enough. We are enough. Speak this affirmation and say this affirmation over and over and over again until you start to really feel it within your being. Because once you start to feel it, then everything else starts to shift. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I hope this affirmation helps you out today. Definitely send me, drop some comments in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Recognize that these affirmations, again, they take time. It's like everything else. You have to practice, you have to work with it. And then you start to see little by little changes start taking place in your life. Okay. So that's my time. Love and respect. Look forward to seeing you next week on Affirmations with Ace. We'll talk soon.